What's up guys, this is a quick walkthrough of the pokerweasel.com organizer. You can see the main tabs at the bottom. First tab here is bankroll management and limits. This is a highly customizable bankroll management organizer. It's possible to input your own bankroll management plan by just changing the values in the yellow cells, and it will also automatically calculate how many buy-ins we need before we can move up, how many buy-ins before we have to move down. We also have other forms of calculators on this page as well. We have bankroll total calculator, time investment to make a specific amount of profit given a certain win rate and certain number of hours and hands per hour. Also rake effect calculator to see how much rake we're paying. And finally the tournament duration calculator to see how much time we might invest on any given tournament depending on the structure. We then have the mindset log. There are two components to this. There is the daily mindset log where we can keep track of the sessions that we play. Then there is the more general mindset log where we keep track of our C game signs and triggers and also our zone observations and parameters. This is a fancy way of saying when do we play our A game, what results in us playing our A game, how can we produce that more frequently. The next tab we have the volume planner. So this is a fairly straightforward planner. It's completely customizable and it allows us to decide when we're going to play our sessions, when we're going to do our study time, when we're going to fit in other important activities. Some of you guys possibly have a real job that you have to go to, or maybe have some family commitments. They can all be scheduled in this part of the sheet as well. Finally, we have the league finding tab. Now this is really an overview of every single area of the game, and it allows us to track our stats across all of those areas. So you can see the different categories there. We have main stats, then we have single raise pot heads up, 3-bet pot heads up, 4-bet pot heads up. Each of these is expandable, and within each section we have the opportunity to input our current stat that we've derived through database analysis, and the acceptable threshold, so the lower and upper value that we'd expect to see for that stat, and this can help us to leak find. All of this works in Google Sheets format as well. In fact, maybe this is your preferred format, so we can see the same sheet in GDocs format. Let's just try out the functionality of this. We should get some auto coloring. So let's say our current VPIP is 22, and we decide we want our VPIP to be between 20 and 30. Should automatically color. You can see it's green. Stat/frequency is within upper and lower target. Let's say we input our database value, we see it's 18, which is outside our target. We can see it turns this shade of red. We can just check the reference there. It says stat frequency is less than 5% outside lower target. So this was the overview version. We'll have individual tutorials for the individual tabs. Pick up your copy of the pokerweasel.com organizer today at www.pokerweasel.com.